Newsflash: comparing and contrasting. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday celebration and President Donald J. Trump's inauguration as the 47th President of the United States. On January 20, 2025, the United States witnessed the convergence of two historic events: the federal holiday celebrating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a champion of civil rights and justice, and the inauguration of Donald J. Trump as the 47th President, marking a return to leadership for a figure known for his bold and polarizing political influence. This rare alignment offers an opportunity to reflect on the contrasting ideals and visions each figure represents within American society. Martin Luther King Jr., a symbol of civil rights and equality. Legacy. His famous "I Have a Dream" speech articulated a vision of a nation where people are judged by their character, not the color of their skin. Core values. King's philosophy emphasized justice, equality, peace, and nonviolence. He advocated for a society built on love and mutual respect. National Day of Service. Martin Luther King Jr. Day encourages Americans to honor his legacy through acts of volunteerism and community improvement, reflecting his belief that service is a fundamental part of citizenship. Donald J. Trump, a political figure of disruption and populism. Political impact and policies. Donald J. Trump's second inauguration signifies a return to a populist agenda focusing on nationalism, economic protectionism, and strong border policies. His leadership style is characterized by a direct, confrontational approach to governance, challenging conventional norms. His platform prioritizes American sovereignty, deregulation, and trade renegotiations. Core values. Trump's rhetoric often centers on themes of strength, independence, and America First policies, appealing to segments of the electorate concerned with economic disparities, immigration, and global influence. Support and controversy. Trump's presidency has been marked by deep political polarization. While admired by supporters for his outsider status and willingness to defy traditional political decorum, critics cite concerns over divisive language and policies perceived as exclusionary. Comparing and contrasting their legacies. Martin Luther King Jr. versus Donald J. Trump. Leadership style. Collaborative, nonviolent, focused on moral and social justice. Assertive, confrontational, focused on political disruption. Core message: unity, racial equality, service and peace. Nationalism, economic protectionism, sovereignty. Public perception: universally admired for civil rights leadership. Polarizing figure with fervent supporters and strong critics. Long-term influence: cultural and moral advancement of civil rights. Political and economic policies reshaping domestic and global relations. Symbolic reflections. The dual observance of these events symbolizes a nation at the crossroads of its ideals and aspirations. Martin Luther King Jr. Day reminds us of the ongoing pursuit of equality, justice, and moral courage. Trump's inauguration marks a renewed assertion of political power, authority, and a focus on national sovereignty. Their juxtaposition invites reflection on the balance between individual leadership and collective social responsibility, highlighting the diversity of paths that shape the American experience. Conclusion. The celebration of Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy and the inauguration of President Donald J. Trump on the same day presents a profound narrative about the multifaceted nature of American history. It challenges citizens to contemplate the evolving definitions of leadership, service, and justice, and to engage actively in shaping the future. Martin Luther King Jr. and Donald J. Trump regarding their Christian faith and its influence on political stances. How should Catholic Christians view the inauguration of Donald J. Trump, the 47th President of the United States of America, on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday/holiday celebration? Catholic Christians are encouraged to approach significant national events, like the inauguration of a president on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday/holiday celebration, through a lens shaped by faith, prayerful reflection, and a commitment to Catholic social teaching. Here are key principles to guide a Catholic Christian perspective on this unique juxtaposition. 1. Reflecting on leadership and public service. The inauguration of a president marks a transition in leadership, an opportunity for renewal in civic life. Catholic teaching emphasizes that government leaders are called to serve the common good. Catholics are urged to pray for the president and all government leaders that they may be guided by wisdom, justice, and humility. 1 Timothy 2 verses 1-2. Evaluate policies and actions through the lens of moral principles, protecting life, promoting family, and defending human dignity. Engage actively as faithful citizens, participating in public discourse and holding leaders accountable while remaining respectful. 2. Honoring the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King's legacy of nonviolent resistance, justice, and racial equality aligns closely with Catholic teaching on the dignity of the human person. Catholics should recognize King's work as a witness to Christian charity and social justice. Reflect on the Church's commitment to overcoming racism and building a society that respects the inherent dignity of every person, as highlighted in the U.S. Bishop's pastoral letter Open Wide Our Hearts. Consider how contemporary social and political leadership measures up to the values of peace, justice, and the common good advocated by King. 3. A call to unity amid political division. The Catholic faith teaches that unity does not mean uniformity but a shared commitment to the common good rooted in love and truth. Catholics are called to be peacemakers, Matthew 5 verse 9, and bridge divisions, working for reconciliation in a polarized society. Both the celebration of Martin Luther King Jr. Day and the inauguration of a president present moments to renew hope for unity and justice through civil dialogue and cooperation. 4. Key issues for Catholic reflection. Catholic Christians should discern how political leadership, including that of President Trump, addresses critical moral and social issues. The sanctity of human life. Catholic teaching calls for the defense of life from conception to natural death, addressing abortion, euthanasia, and the death penalty. Religious freedom, ensuring the protection of freedom of conscience and the right of churches to proclaim and live out the gospel. Marriage and family, upholding the dignity of marriage as a union between one man and one woman and fostering policies that support family stability. Economic and social justice, advocating for policies that protect the poor and vulnerable, promote the dignity of work, and ensure fair treatment for all. Conclusion. Catholic Christians are invited to approach this day with a spirit of prayer, hope, and active discernment. The celebration of Martin Luther King Jr.'s life reminds us of the enduring call to justice, nonviolence, and human dignity, while the inauguration of a new president challenges us to pray for wise and just governance. Catholics should remain committed to building a society where life, liberty, and truth are protected. In all things, we are reminded of Christ's words, "Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's." Matthew 22 verse 21. May this day inspire Catholics to work toward a more just and peaceful society, guided by the gospel of Jesus Christ.
When I was young, just a boy, dreamed of falling in love with a girl like you. Through the years I thought I found you, but nothing would do. Now here we are. Ooh, I wanna grow